Welcome back, guys, to what the thumbnail applies, and the title is a Forge tip video. Only some tips in this video, so let's get into it. So number one, like in the thumbnail, we're gonna do building signage first. So the building signage I did here, as I said, it's signs buildings, but what I used, but you should use this for your buildings and stuff. And what I use this one for, it's not really a building, it's outside still, but it's, I marked it for location than an actual building. An engineering area where you could build and fix and work on projects and stuff. And here's an indoors section of it. So that's only... and you have an armory and stuff, but that's only one. You can find the buildings, building signage in decals. And here, I would also recommend using decals when you find the proper decal that you want to use for this. You could easily add it. I haven't really checked the flood decals all too much. Interesting. But, yeah. So you should do that. Also, decals does not have a backside. So, there's nothing in the back. So, yeah. So that's the first tip. The second tip is when you want to add a ladder, but you don't know how to really make it like a ladder. You could do this. So I used invisible grav lifts, which you could find in gameplay, launchers, and lifts, and invisible. Grav lift invisible. Next tip is for when you basically first start out. Well, when you first start out, you could actually... well, also you could set these rotational degrees. But when you first start out, you would have this enabled, because that's how Forge works. But if you can't really, like, line a wall up, like, you just can't get it right. Like, you don't know how to get it right and stuff. It's just still all messed up. You could go down to magnets in the Forge menu, in tool settings, turn that on, or you can turn it off, and boom, perfect wall. And yeah, that's basically all I want to talk about here. And only 3 tips for this, but yeah, it's pretty useful if you're trying to actually, one more tip before we end it. Pretty short video. That's great. But also decals could be affected by magnets. But you could hide the name of the decal and just have the logo. And I saw this used on the newest, one of the new maps, the newest map in the multiplayer, Corrosion. And yeah, so yeah, so that's it for the tips video here. And as I said in my previous video, I'll be trying to make more Halo Infinite content, and I might make another Infinite video and post it on Wednesday or something. I don't know. Actually, I might just post it on Thursday. So suspect a video on Thursday, not just Wednesday here. So yeah. Goodbye, guys.